3.5 days, 12 events. Despite all of that, it's virtually win and clinch the games title for 2 athletes in our final heat of women's competition at the 2017 Reebok CrossFit Games. Tia Claire Toomey leads Cara Webb by 6 points. That is the difference between first and second in our point structure. It's virtually win, and you've got the title.
The finale, the Fibonacci Final. You have parallel handstand push-ups, kettlebell deadlifts. Finish that off with a 90-foot overhead walking lunge. Those kettlebells weighing in at 124 pounds. You got to think back on everything that was tested up into this point. And after 12 events, to come down to just 1 place finish to get the title, couldn't write it better than this.
For a closer look at our last event of the weekend, let's go down to Amanda Krenz.
The CrossFit Games are a test of fitness, and the goal of the CrossFit Games is to poke holes in these athletes' weaknesses, find out where they are not so strong. Their legs, their lower body have been drilled all throughout the competition. This event is going to test a completely different set of muscle groups, those shoulders especially, with those deep deficit handstand push-ups.
Thank you, Amanda. And at this point, it's all Australia and Iceland in the top 5. The points leader, Tia Claire Toomey, will be in lane number 5.
Tia Claire Toomey sitting in first place by just 6 points. What that means is that if she wins this event, she wins the games. The issue is that if she gets second in this event and Webb gets first, Webb wins based off a tiebreaker for having more first place finishes than Tia Claire Toomey.
Webb has 3 wins. That would be good for the tiebreaker. Annie Thorisdottir looking for her 5th podium finish.
Annie's holding on to this 3rd place position. She is back into podium contention for the first time in a long time. But one athlete who has held that 3rd place position for the last 2 years is just 26 points behind Annie Thorisdottir.
One last test, 6-minute time cap. Do not expect these ladies to need it.
We're starting with 3 parallel handstand push-ups into 5 kettlebell deadlifts. Tia Claire Toomey has one of the highest finishing places in an event like this from 2 years ago that got her her first 2nd place position. Cara Webb wasn't really there because of what happened to her in Murph that year. So we don't know how well Cara can handle this movement.
But your points leader, Tia Claire Toomey, finds herself in 8th. Cara Webb in 7th after round number 1 because Jamie Green leads the way. Her name highlighted in blue as the heat leader. Everybody else will be in red. The minus number showing how far they are behind the field. The entire field is virtually within a rep of each other. Annie Thorisdottir on the left. Tia Claire Toomey in the middle in white and red. Cara Webb in the blue tank top. Also in the center, Sarah Sigmundsdottir is leading that 4-person battle in points as she's upside down in the yellow tank top.
2 races on the floor. Tia Claire Toomey versus Cara Webb is ahead of her currently as they are getting advanced in the reps. The other races between that 3rd place position. On the far left, you have Annie Thorisdottir. Far right, you have Sigmundsdottir. This was an event that dismantled her from that top place position 2 years ago.
Cara Webb back down to the ground. Annie Thorisdottir will move away from the wall. She is now out in front in terms of these 4 athletes fighting for 3 podium positions, including the number 1 spot. Tia Claire Toomey moves ahead of Cara Webb, and she's getting a couple of reps in that interval between her and Cara.
This is the final round of kettlebell deadlifts. You have 124 pounds in each hand, 13 repetitions. This race is going to come down to that 90-foot overhead walking lunge.
Annie Thorisdottir, first one through the 3-round portion of the event as Tia Claire Toomey is trying to hold off Cara Webb. They are within 1 rep of each other. Thorisdottir making her way on the lunge. Sarah Sigmundsdottir is 2 lanes below her in yellow and blue in second place. In lane number 3 is Katrin Davidsdottir. The 3 Icelandic daughters leading the way with your points leader, Tia-Clair Toomey, in 4th. She has the 6-point advantage over Cara Webb. As long as Tia finishes ahead of Cara and has a finish of 16th or better, she clinches the title. Annie Thorisdottir trying to hold on to a podium position. She drops the kettlebells. Sarah Sigmundsdottir looking like she wants to go unbroken, and Katrin Davidsdottir might give her some help. Tia-Clair Toomey in the background sets the kettlebells down. Cara Webb is still moving with hers. Sigmundsdottir trying to go unbroken, 5 feet away. Will she get the help to pass Annie Thorisdottir for 3rd in the points positions? She gets 100 points to help her out. An event win for Sarah Sigmundsdottir. Annie Thorisdottir right behind. She will be on the podium. Now, who will have the number 1 spot? Tia-Clair Toomey, 6 points ahead of Cara Webb entering the event. She just needs to finish ahead of Cara. 5 feet remains. 1 year ago, Tia-Clair Toomey, the first person to be an Olympian and a Games athlete in the same year. She's struggling to finish it up. Cara Webb right behind her. Can Tia still hang on? They are neck and neck at the line to the podium. Cara legs are out. Oh my goodness, what a finish. $19 hundredths of a second. There are more times that will be a factor in this race. The only thing we know, Annie Thorisdottir ties Rich Froning for the most amount of podium finishes by an individual athlete in Games history at 5.